Goo goo gaga, bitch. I got guns. Hey, hi, hello, welcome in. We're just going straight into the game because I'm addicted and I just want to play the game. Hello, everyone, and a daily smooch from Mari Sway. Mwah. Hello.
Sorry.
Hi, everyone. Dino! Ah! It's okay, no worries. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. Our baby is cooking. Our baby is in the oven. God, let me turn off this fucking music. Our baby is doing the baby-ish. Oh, no game and sound because I have it turned off. But yeah. Hello. Thank you so much for the resub. I love you. Mwah. Thank you. I hope the stream will be good too. I'm playing Stardew again because I have a problem. I have a little bit of a problem. Hi, Keyshawn. Hello. Yeah, I have a little bit of a problem and I won't deny it. I'm not addicted, you're addicted.
I'm not a dick, you're a dick. That's what I
I'm
heard
not a
for
dick,
some
you're a
reason.
dick.
Okay.
Dino said that he loves you guys too.
Thank you.
I don't know if
I
Grizz
need my
is here.
daily affirmation or else I'm gonna jump off the bridge inside.
You need someone to say they love you once a day for you to feel happy.
Yes. It's called codependency.
Take this pumpkin.
I don't want to.
Ah, thank you so much for the follow, Your Nightly Desires. Welcome in. You are so cool. I was flabbergasted when you followed me back. Thank you so much. I'm definitely not a simp. And I'm back in the jar. God damn it.
Yeah,
Hugs for Keyshawn. Ooh, big hug. My hands gave up. But big hug for Keyshawn. Yeah,
big hug for Keisha. My hands are flopping. Help.
My hands gave up. Okay, but nothing worse than when I first debuted my 3D model and my hands were literally like going into my body. The clips are still on my Twitch. It was funny.
No.
So,
I
may or may not have been muted again, and I did not realize it.
The frick, what you mean? When I followed you on Twitter, it made me really happy when you followed me back, you know? It made me happy.
Rib.
It meant a lot to me.
I need one of your jade.
I got my watering can!
One?
Yes.
You can have one.
Womp womp. Hey,
as a treat.
Take this. Take it.
Which, by the way, I need to look
upgrade
at my
tools.
jade thing.
I'm gonna upgrade my pickaxe. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. And they're closed.
Sorry, that's on me. That's my fault.
Oh, hey. Glizzy fingers. The glizzy fingers will show up whenever the fucking jar is gone.
Glizzy.
Cursed. You really put the jar on me. I swear to God.
Puts a glizzy in the jar.
Glizzy jar. That's what the jar is for. Glizzy juice.
Yeah, glizzy juice, yeah.
Glizzy juice. That's what we're calling it. Glizzy juice.
I'm calling it glizzy. I'm calling it glizzy tears.
Glues.
I'm running away through greenstone.
Hi, Alex. Sorry.
Wait, where did you take all of it? I don't remember how much jade I had. Never mind.
I
need
one.
to start. I need to start my gem machine.
Take.
Fuck you.
Oh my God. Fill it with hot dog water? Absolutely. Isn't hot dog water just piss? Congratulations, you're autistic. Thank you, Skada. I am autistic.
That would make sense why it sticks. Hot dog water fucking
fuck.
I fucking hate hot dog water.
You can't tell me that you smell hot dog water and thought, hot dog water.
Feral lady, you're right. You're right. Your mommy is feral. I'm sorry. You have to put her down. I'm feral.
All right, strap him down, boys.
I need to be euthanized.
I need to be one of the youth. No.
No.
Wait.
No.
I meant euthanization like the death.
Oh, you mean euthanasia? Like children in Asia? Euthanasia?
Please.
Youth in Asia?
Euthanasia? Oh my God, Abraxas, you got the GameCube fart. That's like the best one.
I command you to breathe in.
I command you to breathe in. And I'm dead.
And that's it.
And that's it.
Oh, okay. Sudden death. Okay.
Oh, I'm having another cutscene with Sebastian. I have to watch this. He's my boyfriend. I have to watch this.
I thought you said you were gonna say I was having another crisis.
Hi, Sebastian. Hello.
Do we still need wood?
We have so much fucking wood. Well, I have so much fucking wood.
Well, yeah, you have wood, but I'm asking if we the general population needs wood. The general population being me.
I think the general population does need wood. You ever fart and just feel sad after? All the time. My farts are really awful, and they just make me sad because I want to have a cute little princess girl butthole, and I don't. I have the butthole of like a 40-year-old trucker.
Homie,
it's very sad.
Why does it always go back to your butthole?
Oh, now you're in on that too. God. It's not always about my butthole.
No. It's just I'm realizing that it actually goes back to your butthole a lot more than I would have thought.
It does not. I swear it doesn't.
It does.
It does not.
I'm not crazy, right?
No, you're right. I talk about my butthole too much, but there's nothing wrong with me talking about my butthole.
I never said there was anything wrong. I just realized that you talked a lot about your butthole, okay?
I do talk a lot about my
Shit.
butthole, okay? My butthole is important. You come
It
to
is
my
not.
streams for my butthole.
I do not
No,
come
I
in any of your
won't.
streams.
Well,
Rich.
you come to my
Yes.
streams, so...
I do not come inside your streams. No.
No, ew, shut up. Not in my streams. Oh, by the
Not
way,
spam
I'm
him.
streaming on Fansly tonight at 8 p.m., so you should come. Ha 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 ha.
Pussy gonna be open. I'm sorry.
Shut up!
I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so
Sorry.
goddamn.
I hate your ass. I fucking hate
Did you hear like my brain try shutting down my mouth, but then it fucking slipped through my Butterfinger brain?
No, it didn't. Oh, we don't have a blue site command. What did I
It
walk in
slipped
on?
through your
Joy.
butthole.
It's the usual Alistair banter.
Flipping
But
through
yeah,
my
it's on my
butthole
socials.
every time.
His flaps are looking for another victim.
I don't have flaps! I don't know how many times I have to tell you this! I literally don't!
They crave the flesh of the innocent.
I literally don't! My pussy is on my fucking website. You could go see it for $15, and I will prove to you I don't have flaps. Not that there's anything wrong with having flaps. I think it's perfectly attractive, but I don't have flaps. I just don't. That's just not how my
do.
pussy was made. Excuse me for having a different pussy. You know, pussies are not one size fits all. I could have an anatomy
Preach.
discussion.
Yeah. Who said my name?
Penis.
Penis.
In the car door.
In
Penis.
the coddle.
In the car door.
Make sure not to sell the normal bok choy, because we need it for the little buddies.
That I'm taking out of the old chest. That's not supposed to be.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't mean to put it in the wrong chest.
Biff.
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 Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I think I've done everything that I can do.
I've been listening to way too much like fucking.
Grizz, I have
Grunge
something for you to
nasty.
donate to Gunther because I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I'm putting it in your top chest because it's the easiest one to
Okay.
access. It's an anchor.
Okay. I'll bring it.
Thank you.
Easy.
Ah!
Thank you.
Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. Jesus, Solus. Hi! Hello, my
fuck
little
just
meow
happened?
meow. How are you?
I forget that's what you call them.
Yeah, that's what I call Solus. That's what I call her.
Oh wait,
She's
isn't
my little
Solus
meow
the one
meow.
who likes the music?
Yeah, Solus is the one that likes the music.
Solus, hi.
Oh, you can make anyone scream, huh? Well, make me scream again then.
Fanboy. Fanboy moment. Bridge.
Appointment.
I'm going to bed.
Appointment.
Appointment.
Solus said hi to you.
Fanboy.
No, I did not.
Fanboy. Fan.
Oh.
Moist socks,
F-A-N.
cotton, women. Well, I am two of those things, and I won't tell you which.
Oh, why is... This is like
You'll never
poppy
know.
emo music. I'd rather just have emo music. Damn it. Let me just...
You're right. It was moist socks and women. You're right. I am a cum sock. That's my designation in life. It's like, oh, baby, are you going to be
Yeah.
my little cum dumpster? And it's like, no, I'm going to be worse. I'm your little cum sock.
Bridge.
Leave me crusty and crack me later.
Bridge.
I'm growing
Yeah.
mushrooms.
According to Jack, you are a femboy now.
I am quite literally 6 foot.
Okay, I'm 6 foot too. You ain't special.
Bitch, but you got fucking.
Okay, but I'm not 6'2". I am 6 foot, comma, 2. Like, as in I am also 6 foot. I'm not 6'2". I wish I was 6'2". I wish I was even taller so I could cause more problems. Really close to the VIP? Heck yeah, Des. I'm so proud of you. Also to music person, opinion about Bad Omens, the band, not the fan base. That's what Solus said. Bridge. She's talking to you.
Oh.
Opinion about
Yeah.
Bad Omens, the band, not the fan base.
Cheeseburger family.
Cheeseburger family.
You know what? Let's do...
I wish it like tracked my neck movement. Oh, the Queen of Sauce is a rerun. Boo.
Great.
Oh, hi! What do you want, Sam? Oh, you're playing Meet Me at the Bus Stop around 4 p.m. this afternoon. Oh, I'll be there, okay.
Oh,
So
he's
we're
gonna
a big
take you
mommy?
to
I
Zuzu
am a
City.
big mommy.
He's gonna take you to Zuzu City and play music for you.
Neat. How is everyone, Solus asked? I'm doing fantastic. I'm having a good day.
The ledger's no better.
I got
than
something
we
new for
would've
stream
ever.
tonight, and all you're gonna know about it is... That's it. That's all you get to know. So I'm in a great mood.
Jokes aside, I am bueno. I'm tired, but I also it's Stardew.
Okay, I'm gonna take care of the animals and then I'll start watering.
Oh, I pet the chickens. I'm sorry.
No, you're
I didn't grab
okay.
the
No,
eggs.
you could. No, I appreciate you helping me. I don't mind. Oh, we got truffles! We got motherfucking truffles! You can come
Okay,
get them.
Yeah. I just need one for the bundle.
Okay, we also got some gold star wool. Lucky
Oh,
for
fuck
me,
yeah.
I studied all the states for my prostate exam. Fuck yeah. Ah yes, Alistair is tall indeed. Let it be the battle of the giants. Me and
Rib.
Bridge fighting.
Ah.
Grib, I need the cave carrots.
I think Bridge would
Okay.
win by virtue of
fine.
not having a heart
Okay.
condition. I think I would lose.
Okay,
Hey.
I'm bringing the truffle, and I'm also gonna stop by Gunther.
All
and
of our
get
barns and stuff are updated, so
The
What's his
jam.
hat? What's his hat?
The jam is ready.
the jam is ready. Nice.
Oh yeah, that's the hat that I bought from Hat Mouse. You can have it.
I'm a trucker now.
You're a
No, it's
trucker.
not a trucker hat.
A twucker.
It makes you look like a little kid from the 20s.
Damn it, I
newsy.
need to do this differently.
That's the word.
Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, Alexandro999. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm doing this backwards. How are you today? Hello.
This man.
I fucked this up. How are you? I hope you enjoy your time on the casting couch. My name is Alistair, and it's so nice to meet you. Also, Nightly Desires, I hope you also enjoy your time on the casting couch, because you're sitting there too. Forgot to say
Everyone's
that.
on the casting couch.
Just call you Alex, can do. How are you today, Alex? Thank you so much for following. Oh, I fucked that up. Would it be easier to do it this way, or, like, what's better here? Oh, no.
Hold on.
You know, technically my casting couch asset that I was making is finished. I just never finished the, icing. And I never finished the party balloons, but it was finished. I just need to finish it further.
Where the fuck
What
does the
about you?
truffle go?
I am doing great. I'm having a very good day. I totally didn't get a new Furby. Definitely didn't buy a new Furby. I'm very excited for it to come in the mail. We got an incredible deal on it. It's a very rare Furby. It's one of my dreamies, and I'm so fucking excited. I'm so motherfucking excited. I fucking love Furbies. Sorry, didn't mean to fucking dump on you about Furbies. I'm just very excited. Also, my bed frame is arriving today. I bought a bed frame a little while ago. It just took fucking forever for it to ship. Very excited. Did you hear Furbies? You sure fucking did, Solus. I have a growing Furby collection.
Yeah.
And after I
Your
paid my...
furries are growing. It's
my-
really scary, and they won't stop.
Fucking love Furbies? Hell yeah. Furby bed frame? No, I wish. A Furby?
Furbies
Yeah.
Scare me.
And you never...
Do we-
Oh, right! You redeemed hat. I'm so sorry. Let me get my random hat for you. Let me
Do
get
we
hat.
have cave carrots?
Yeah, we do. They should either be in one of the main chests. Wrong bundle. In one of the main chests or in my fridge.
I'm...
The fridge?
Oh, you can't access my fridge.
No, I can.
Oh, okay. It's
It-
in my. It should be in my fridge. If it's not there, then it is in one of the many chests.
It's not in the main chest. I checked them all.
Okay, so then it's in the fridge.
But what if it's not in the fridge?
Then we don't have cave carrots.
Where is it?
I'm gonna jump
Where is it?
once into the
Why?
sky. Why do you have so much shit in the fridge?
Because I just have shit in my inventory, and I'm like, okay, this is food. It goes in the fridge because I'm not using it.
Where is it? Where is the hat?
Marnie, you bitch, you better fucking still be at your fucking I swear to God, Marnie.
Where's the hat? Why is the hat not working? Do I have to
Yes, fuck your head.
reload them in? You're kidding. I have to reload in all of my fucking hats?
Oh, that's shit.
Oh no, it's there. Hold on. Why isn't it? Okay.
Marnie, I don't have for this cutscene. I'm sorry. I'm sure it was very
I think the
nice.
Crocs is specifically broken, so I'll need to reload in Crocs.
What the
Let
fuck?
me load in my hat real quick.
Hydrate
Load
or die stride
I'm going
Alastor,
to
you
fucking
dehydrated
scream.
bitch.
I
What
didn't
is
bring-
hat?
I
what is-
didn't bring the cave carrot with me, and Marnie's all done with her day, and I don't know what to do.
Okay, there it is.
It got.
Don't. I'm very upset right now.
Hold on. I will hydrate in just a second. I am so sorry. I'm having like a technical issue with the fucking hats. What the fuck is wrong with this? They completely updated this and it's really stupid. There we go. No, that's not. There, good enough. Good enough. We have a hat. We have a hat. The Crocs stay on during sex. There we go. There we go. There we go. I was in the middle of fucking watering.
So it's very upset. Can you tell me more about Gojira and how much you like them?
No. So anyway, I will show you my Furbies after stream, Solus, because I have a collection going. Me and Jack have been working really hard on getting Furbies. I'm really upset though because like some of my dream Furbies are South American only and I can't get a hold of them. Like one of them is the green bean Furby and I want him so bad, but like he's not available he never was made in America, right? Like he wasn't released. So it's like, it's just impossible to get a hold of that Furby speaking English. You can only get it in Spanish.
Oh.
I'm fine with that. I speak Spanish, but I'm just saying that, like, he's unavailable because of that, his rarity is really high. Is this ready, by the way, this wheat? Yeah,
yes,
it is.
Oh, Scheiße. I've absorbed the wheat. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Just put it in the chest.
I've consumed wheat.
You've consumed wheat.
A worm?
I have a GC with some people where I keep spamming cursed. I love cursed Furbies. That's what my icon was for a while. It was a cursed fucking Furby.
And it was a bootleg?
Yeah, it was a bootleg.
I'm a bootleg.
It's okay. I'm also a bootleg. Okay, I don't know if I... kind of... I barely speak English correctly, so I don't really talk about being able to speak Spanish because I'm bad at it, and I'm very embarrassed, and I have to often check myself constantly, but,
Is it before you wreck yourself?
Yeah, it is before I wreck myself, but I used to be labeled as fluent. It's just, I barely speak English correctly, so I don't talk about speaking Spanish. Fun fact about me, my first language was actually Vietnamese. And it really fucked up my development because I didn't stay with my dad for long enough. So I didn't, like, learn the language permanently.
Fun fact about me, I'm supposed to know Portuguese. I don't.
It's okay. I don't know Vietnamese.
We gotta collect 1,000 pieces of wood in a week.
What?
Easy. I have 1,000 pieces. You could just have my wood.
We have to collect.
Just go get my wood.
You have to collect 1,000.
It has to be fresh.
Oh, it has to be fresh? Okay.
It has to be fresh.
Jesus Christ. I'm running outside the barn. They are yelling in my fucking ears. I hate them all.
What? The animals?
Fresh wood.
Yeah, the Sheps, the Moo-Moos, the Gots. I almost said the Gawk.
Gawk?
The gawk?
I'm sorry, it's always the Gawk.
It's always the gawk. The gawks are so hard.
Just
I'm
gawk.
fluent in English, Norwegian, sarcasm, and nonsense. I'm also fluent in nonsense. Let me tell you.
I can speak English, and I can curse in Tagalog. And that's it.
I can curse in, Vietnamese. But that's, like, not fun. My English isn't good either because my first language is Dutch. Hell yeah. So you're Dutch? That's fucking cool. So many Nordics. What is the country called again? I swear to God, I forget what that country is called constantly. I always call it Daneland, but that's not right.
Daneland?
What is it? No, seriously. Denmark, thank you. I'm fucking stupid. Because I'm like, yes, the Finnish, Finland. And then I'm like, yes, the Danish, Daneland.
Daneland?
Because I'm a fucking idiot.
Yes, the Swedish, Swinland.
Swinland. I'm fucking stupid. Leave me alone.
Love me
I'm not
Swinland.
criticizing you, you fucking
I'm also
harlot.
stupid. It's okay, homie.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Oh, you're Norwegian? I didn't know that. That's so cool, Nightly Desires. Hell yeah. I have a surprisingly large Norwegian audience because one of my best friends is a Norwegian VTuber. It is Nessie, and a lot of her audience tends to come over to me because we collab often. So, keeps happening. That's where Solus is from.
Hey, take
Yes.
these sunflowers. I feel bad.
Huh?
I took
Oh,
them.
okay, that's fine. Just give me a second. I'm putting stuff up. How do I take them?
No, like from the harvest.
Oh, okay.
No, you could just.
There we
grab
go.
one. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, I couldn't figure it out. Nessie, never heard of her. How dare you? We all love our Lord and Savior Nessie Christ.
I'm
Never
sorry.
mind.
I'm a devout follower of Gibby Christ. I can't.
You're
I
right.
can't.
You're right. I understand. Oh my god, we are out of room again.
I must stay faithful to Gibby Christ.
No,
I do
you're
not
good.
wish for him to smite me.
You're good.
No putting any silvers in here.
Okay, I just put,
fuck.
I just
alright.
put stuff in random places and you organize it. Your job.
That is the worst thing to give me.
Did you guys know that I was once making a live 2D model for Nessie of Nessie as a Furby? I named it Nerby.
I think you showed that to us before, and it looked really.
Would you guys like
it
to
looked
see
great.
Nerby? Of course you would.
No.
Let me go
You know
get
what?
Nerby.
I'm scared of Furbies, but the more that you and Jack talk about Furbies and expose me, I get less scared of them. I think this is some weird, fucked up like exposure therapy, and it's working.
You're welcome.
I hate them.
This was
I
the
will forever
Nerby
hate
I was
them.
making. It has her old colors. It's not accurate anymore, but this was the Nerby I was making. It's a live 2D model. This is Nerby. Do you like Nerby? Thank you so much for the follow, Andrian and Andorian1. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Mwah! I love you. Welcome. Hi, my name is Alistair. It's so nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy your time on the casting couch. Yeah, we have fucking we have Oh, you guys know each other? Oh, that's so funny. That's funny. But yeah, we have fucking Nerby. We have
Sorry.
Nerby.
Did you laugh like that?
I was laughing like him.
Yeah, I sound. Yep. I will not be bullied.
Oh my god, I had your stream unmuted for a second. I just put it on, and then I was just.
Yeah, you hear me in fucking 3D audio, just.
hear Alistair through my stream and his stream at the same time, so it's like 4 times over.
Oh, did I tell Solus the knock knock joke? I didn't. I missed that redeem. Thank you so much for keeping on me. Chat was going pretty quickly, and I kept missing redeems. All right. I appreciate the head patties, by the way. I also didn't hydrate. Let me hydrate.
There is. I think it's drama happening in the chat. I'm not.
Oh no, it's not drama.
No, I
they
know.
can have fun.
Yeah.
Knock knock.
Oh my god.
Who's there? Wire.
Why or who?
Why are we telling knock knock jokes?
French kiss a French kisser.
You're gonna what?
Don't ask questions.
You can't say.
Oh no! I didn't go to Sam's fucking thing.
It's okay if you show up at like around 4 p.m. near the buses, it'll still trigger.
Okay, I'll do that today.
Oh, is it not based on one day?
We need to get iridium ore, 20 of it, and coal, 20 of it. Thank you for the bomb.
Well, I was gonna spend today after like helping with the animals, getting wood, so we can get that 1,000.
I can do wood.
You don't want to
if
be like
you
this.
Go do the
This
iridium.
is disgusting. This
Alright,
is
bet.
awful in every way. If I could kill it,
Can I
I
deal with
would.
the chickens?
But I
already dealt with the
legally
chickens.
can't.
Can you deal with the other animals?
But I've considered it.
Okay,
Sorry.
I got the pigs and sheep. No, it's okay.
Cool. I'll deal with the cows too. Well, Alistair, this is Luca, my cousin. We're a chaos duo like Team Rocket. Hell yeah, I love having family in the chat.
Love
I
Team
mean,
Rocket.
not my family,
Yeah,
but
I was like, no,
thankfully
you don't.
my family doesn't understand how Twitch works. What's left of my surviving family is my grandmother and my uncle, and both of them are old and they don't really understand these things, so I never have to worry about them showing up.
They also smell like burnt cheese.
They do kind of smell like burnt cheese. How did you know?
I can smell it from here.
Okay, I'm gonna try to water as quickly as possible.
Why would it? Maple syrup. Ow.
Oh, we finally got maple
Um,
syrup? Don't we need that for a bundle?
We need maple syrup, but we also need oak resin.
I already have a present.
Yeah, I know. That's why earlier I said your name because I was trying to tell you that we need that for a bundle.
Okay.
My McDonald's is almost here.
Oh, you got McDonald's too?
No. Yeah.
I also got McDonald's.
I had a free coupon from Uber Oots.
Uber Oots.
Uber Oots.
Uber Oots.
Uber Oots.
No, you're okay. You're okay. I'm pretty lax with my chat. It's just sometimes Twitch will like flag something regardless.
Yeah.
You didn't. You're
Burgers?
good.
That's normal.
Twitch is bored, so Twitch is causing unnecessary violence.
Constantly.
Stopping people's messages from going through and just being an ass. I keep going, like...
Are you
going
helping
into
me
my
with
house.
watering bridge?
No.
Why?
Because fucking Marnie asked for a fucking cave carrot. Did I already give her a cave carrot? I thought I didn't fucking... I'm losing my mind. Help. My Brian.
Hi, Confusion Man.
did
Hello.
the
Welcome in.
animals.
It's so good to see you. Hi, hi. How are you today? Oh, but how are
wearing the
you
skull
doing? Do you want me to call you Andorian, or do you have something else you want to go by? I remember what everybody wants me to call them. I'm very good about that. And I'm back in the jar. Are you putting me in the jar because you don't want to help me water?
Yes.
Always good seeing you. Awesome. It's so good to see you too, Confusion Man. Luca, gotcha.
It'll take fucking forever. Okay.
Can do.
I'm gonna grab all the stone I can and make stairs, and I'm gonna just go as far as I can until I can find iridium.
Okay. I am currently watering.
You would think the miner would have more stone, but I don't.
Nah, it's all good.
I am going to
They
go
put you in the
really,
jar
really
because
quickly.
they want to water you if you're scooping what I'm pooping. No, I got you. I smell what you're stepping in. I see what's happening here.
I need to go real quick. Because
Please
food.
water me. I'm a thirsty little plant. My
My
pronouns are any, all. You can call me literally whatever. Grizz's pronouns. Grizz, say hi.
Hello.
Grizz's pronouns are he, him. Bridge, say hi.
He went to go get his food.
Oh, right. Well, Bridge is the other person talking, and his pronouns are also he, him.
I'm grabbing your stone. because
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I don't think I need
I
it.
need
And if I need it, I'll get
stairs.
more.
Because apparently it takes 99 stone to make one set of stairs. That's fucking redonkulous.
Why don't you just cheat in your own stone? Bridge isn't here.
Because I feel bad.
Just do it. It's fine.
Okay.
Cheat in your own stone.
You know what? I'll take a step further. I'll just grab the stairs.
Yeah, actually, why not? That would be easier. We're trying to meet insane deadlines. It's okay to cheat a little bit. Speaking of fucking deadlines. Wow, cheater? Yeah. Oh, there's the pronoun thing. It was just having a stroke because mix it up. When you put like a wait command in for something to go away, it makes everything wait. It's why I just manually take off like the bald toggle and the clown nose because it's a hassle. Oh, hell yeah. Thank you for telling me your pronouns too. I appreciate it. Didn't even give me the cheating tag before listening. I'm sorry. NTR. Cucking. Shit! I can't say that! Fuck! I just fucked up so bad. No. Do not report me. I am so sorry. I can't post this VOD now. God damn it. Aw. That sucks butthole.
Ah, shit. I also can't post my VOD.
Yep.
It's okay.
Yep.
It's okay, homie.
Upgrade house. Yes. Alright. And then I need to go get my stuff from the
Ooh,
blacksmith.
Got 4 iridium from that one thing. Let's fucking go. Great.
Thank you guys for not getting on to me. I think Twitch is a little stupid about that, but what do I know? Oh no, I just did my axe. Oh shit, I fucked up. I'm upgrading my axe. I'm so sorry. I meant to click my hoe.
Your hoe?
My
Jack
hoe.
is in chat, though.
Jack is in chat. He said womp womp
Shit.
because I fucking said the no-no word. He's always there to make fun of me. What are you talking about?
What do you mean, ayo?
Everyone
I
needs an
didn't do
upgraded
shit.
hoe. I'm already the upgraded hoe. I'm your upgraded hoe. Is that my bad? No, it's not your bad, Nightly Desires. It's my bad. I shouldn't have said it. I wasn't thinking. I was like, yes, what are the tags for cheating? Says
I got
things
mega
I shouldn't
bombs.
say.
Mega bombs for mega bitches.
Hell
That's me.
yeah.
Am I Lady Dimitrescu? Fucking probably.
At your height? Sorry, that was
No.
rude.
No, you're right though.
Hello.
I'm in the bus area. Where is Sam?
I don't know. The cutscene should be happening.
Leave and go back. Leave and go back.
Okay, let me leave and go back.
Also,
okay, there it is. Thank God. I can't believe I fucked it up.
I'm not getting a lot of iridium. Is this a daily thing, or do we have a couple days to do it?
I think we have a couple days to do it. Clint just really needs it.
Okay, well I have 4 so far, so.
Real quick story time. I just went down to go grab my food, and I didn't say anything to my DoorDash driver, even though he messaged me something, but it was in either Spanish or Portuguese. I cannot tell. So I was like, ooh, I don't know how to respond, and I don't have time to use Google Translate right now, so I'm just gonna go down. And I said thank you in DMs. And then I go over to grab my food, and I heard like really loud Spanish music coming from the car next to me in front of my house. I look over, and it's him, and we both give each other like a really curt nod. I was just like, yes, universal language, finally.
There you go. Bus
really
area,
nice
busting these nuts. Confusion man, I'm going to eat your toes. How dare you?
What?
Ooh, damn, she twerking.
Hello? Or are you
Yeah, look at Emily. Look at her. She twerking. Look at that dump truck.
Okay, in the nicest way possible, I mean this. I feel like Emily is like the scariest one sexually.
Probably.
You're just scared of powerful women, and that's okay.
Is this fucking over yet? This is irritating. I didn't want to watch the whole thing.
That's a crab! Come here, a crab. Come here, crab.
Jack be nimble, Jack be thick. Jack is kind of thick, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm so fucking mad. I got crab cakes from killing a crab.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And it only got... Son of a bitch is another crab!
What does this why would you redeem this redeem do? It puts a little weird guy on the screen that I can't stand that one of my friends asked me to put on stream that I did because they asked for it. And I hate it. But you can use it if you want.
Yeah,
you can find out what it does. No, it's funny. It's funny. You can... When did we get a rabbit?
When did we get a rabbit? We have rabbits?
Yeah, I guess we have rabbits now.
Oh, Bridge got rabbit.
Oh, well, I'd like to get a different coop then, because I don't want to keep the rabbits with the birds and everything. That area is too cramped. Because it's just too cramped.
Did no one look at his name?
Oh, I got a mystery box.
No, I didn't see his name. It wouldn't let me talk to him because he was sleepy. Hold on. Let me... What is your name? Hoplussy? Hoplussy? Apologize, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't look at his name. Damn, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, apologies, I believe.
Oh, apologies. Gotcha. No, you're good. You're allowed to have that redeem. You can redeem anything you want, my friend. My redeems are there to be redeemed.
Iridium.
You got some iridium? Okay. Oh, no, it's okay. You're good. You're good. It's okay. I can't spell, and it's my first language, kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
Okay, I'm at 9 out of 20.
Nice. Let me see what the fucking thing says. Yeah, it doesn't say we have anything. We need 20 coal and 20 iridium. It's so that he can get rid of that boulder.
From town?
What?
Is this one you got from town? Like from the board next to the calendar?
I didn't get it. It just showed up.
Oh, okay. Well, I think you need to do it because I don't have that.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Well, no, it counted. Whoever got 400 wood, it counted. It counts for all of us. So whoever was getting wood, it counts.
I have 9 currently, and yeah.
And it's not counting. Yep, it says you have 9 and it's not counting.
I think that one you might have to do it. The wood one is definitely one where it will count for all of us, no matter who does it. But
Okay.
I
Tomorrow I
that
will
one
go into the
specifically is
mines
you.
and just suffer. Can I have your stairs?
Yes, you can. Do you want me to come with you, or do you want? I can do wood stuff instead.
You can come with me. Bridge can do wood stuff.
I'll do wood stuff.
Okay.
Oh, hang on. I just want to sell something.
I'm not selling anything right now.
But I got a mystery
Okay, good for you.
box.
What's in the mystery
gonna-
box?
I don't know. I'm gonna come home and open it.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna open it in my house because I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
The fucking
Oh
game
my God.
crashes.
Oh. I can't open it. Why can't I open it?
Yeah.
Oh, a blacksmith. Oh, it's like
Oh.
fucking. It's like a geode. That's stupid.
Like me?
Huh?
What?
Huh?
What?
I love you,
You want to
bitch.
fuck Clint?
Huh?
You want to fuck Clint?
No, fuck Clint. Ugh, I hate Clint.
Fucking Clint?
We fucking Clint?
We fucking Clint?
We fucking Clint?
No, we're not.
Hella gang shit. We fucking Clint. Hold on, my hands.
Oh my
Hella
God, please, my
gang
Clint.
shit. We fucking
sorry.
Clint.
I hate you. I hate you.
I'm so
I hate
sorry.
You.
I didn't hear you.
Oh,
What did you
just for waiting
say?
on
Say it
me.
again.
No, I don't wanna.
No, say it again. I didn't hear you.
I said, oh my God, play with my Clint.
Play with my Clint.
I hate my.
Can you find the Clint?
Yeah. No, I don't know. Fucking yeah, say it again.
Anyways, Alistair, come out here so I can give you the stairs.
Oh, hold on. I have to collect the amaranth.
Fuck yeah.
Are you gonna be able to handle the farming today?
Yeah, I can do that.
Okay, let me see if anything else is ready. Oh, we have one thing of corn ready.
I accidentally just watered
Nope,
my
2
TK.
corn.
3 then.
Oh my god, the yams are ready. Oh, Jesus. Oh god. Oh, the berries are ready too. Oh no.
I got the berries.
Come get in on this. You guys can help. I don't mind.
Yeah, I was only gonna do just a few yams because I know I planted some.
No, you're good. Oh my god, there's so much yams. She's out here yammering. I'm always yammering.
Yams. Sweet, sweet yams.
Sweet, sweet
Can I get to
yams.
the yams?
Did you snort?
What?
Who's snorting? Oh, it's the pigs.
It's the pigs!
I was just like, wait, did someone snort while they were laughing?
No.
It's just the pigs.
Oh my god, why is Jack calling me? Hold on. Hold on, let me go on BRB. Give me just 2 seconds. Give me a second.
Okay,
the
I'll
ass
be
off of
here.
me.
Wait, oh wait, let me. I don't know if you can hear me, but I didn't realize that he wasn't gonna mute in Discord because I'm streaming too.
Oh.
Nothing was hurt though. Nothing was hurt though.
Mhm.
It scared me though. Subjugation.
Who can say where the
Road goes.
where my tit flows?
Could you let me know when he's back from BRB so I can unmute him?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're
I
fine.
feel bad. And make some music.
Hi, hello. I forgot to mute Grizz in them. We missed the delivery of my bed. It's fine. So we have to ship all these yams. It says we have to ship 100 yams. So that means all of them, including the starred yams. Are these organized by star? Guys, can you not hear me? Grit. No,
I'm
you guys can hear
sorry.
me. Grizz can't hear me because he muted me.
I'm sorry,
Grib.
I muted you because I was streaming and you didn't mute in Discord and I didn't want them hearing your conversation.
You could have deafened.
Oh, fuck you, right.
Yeah,
I'm
because
sorry.
how would I be able to tell you that I'm unmuted? Or that I'm back?
Sorry.
You're good, you're not in trouble. It's just better to mute, or deafen. Did they leave something?
Gotcha.
It's outside.
Oh, it's outside?
I can't lift it.
I can lift it, but I'd have to put on pants. Come here and entertain stream.
Really.
Play Stardew Valley and pretend to be me and entertain stream. I have to go get my bed frame.
Might need help.
No, I don't need help. Just entertain stream.
Hi, Al.
Hold on.
Hi, what's up? It's totally Alistair.
Oh my god, hi
Oh my
Alistair,
goodness,
how are
Alistair.
you doing?
Oh my god.
Doing good, great,
my
awesome.
God.
I never left, you know?
You never left. You've been
Never-
here the entire
never
fucking
left.
time.
Yeah. Shit. Hold on. Here, how about
Go
some
ahead,
knock-knock
keep
jokes? How about some
watering
knock-knock
and doing
jokes?
the
Come on.
plants.
Alright. Let's see. Knock-knock.
Who's
Oh.
there?
Ben.
What?
Ben.
Ben
Ben.
who?
Ben walking the dog. What the fuck is this book?
I don't know, Alistair, you tell me. You're the one who owns it.
Yeah, this is-
Right.
Bro!
Shut up! Shut up! I'm trying my best!
just the fucking.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. You know how hard it is to be entertaining. You don't get it. Oh my god, there's a cat.
Motherfucker, you stream and I enjoy your streams.
How do you... That's how you pet the cat. Ooh.
Not as a
So,
notch.
this game I've totally played 1,000 times before.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
is the purpose of this game?
Farming,
farming.
relationship, farming, you
And
can go pet
occasionally
some rabbit.
fucking.
I
Yes.
see.
There are fuckins.
There are fuckins.
Mhm.
Hello, Alistair.
Hello,
If you wish to pick a step up, you
Grizz.
can either hit X or right click.
Oh, gotcha.
Uh,
Ooh, a cave.
I almost forgot about the mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
mushroom.
Why do they look
dance,
weird?
Mushroom.
It's gravely miscalculated.
do you mean?
You
That
need
is
my help,
solid.
don't you?
You can't lift that. We can't lift that. You want to try?
We can try.
Put me on BRB.
Alright, be right back.
It's on my. It's on my little. No.
Hold on 1 second.
Hello. That's okay.
Back.
Hey, Al.
Hold on. What friend?
Can you message in-game to Grib
How do you do
that you're
that?
back? What?
How do you message in game?
Just hit enter.
It's not giving me that option.
It's not? Alright, shit. Okay, you just message him in Discord. I made a mistake and I'm eating the fucking spicy chicken sandwich I got.
Did you redeem a daily smooch, Abraxas? I'm sorry, you asked for it
think-
while I was
think-
on BRB.
No.
Hi,
no.
Alistair. Wow, what a strange voice change ability you have. Shut your fucking mouth, you dweeb.
Yeah, when your other voice was here, that's when that was redeemed.
Yeah, Jack's not gonna give you a smooch. Jack, don't do that. My other voice. That's just Jack. Just Jack in my body again. He likes to get inside me. And you think it's sexual? No, it's like a fucking puppet.
My pussy just sucks him in sometimes. And
Shut up about my fucking cavernous pussy.
We're just doing it. You were just talking about it.
A daily smooch for Abraxas. Mwah. And a daily smooch for Confusion Man. Mwah. So out of breath. Hi, mister, and hi, ma'am. Yeah, you have to message Grizz. It's not letting me. I'm clicking enter. It's not an option.
Can I message him in Discord? I'm sorry.
Why do I have to message him?
Because my hands are full of the spicy pepper sauce.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, my stomach was hurting and now it's gonna hurt for a different reason. Oh!
There, I added him.
Thank you.
Can't blame me for trying, though. Yeah, Jack doesn't give kisses. He doesn't give me kisses either.
Hello.
I can't see.
Who's not in bed?
There's sweat coming out of my pores.
The spicy chicken sandwich is not that spicy. Jack eats
Bitch,
it
shut
like
up. I'm
every
whiter
day.
than white.
I was gonna say, Jack eats it like every day and he doesn't even fucking react.
I don't give a fuck. Stop gatekeeping what other people can consume based on how much spice tolerance they have.
Oh my
you
god.
fucking cunt.
God
I am in
damn.
such pain.
Why did you order it then?
Because I like spice.
Oh my god.
You can't complain about something you ordered.
I absolutely can. That's the whole point of me ordering it and then consuming it.
Okay. Jack, I see that ass.
Excuse me?
He posted his
Stop
ass
looking at
emote.
his ass.
Spice is juicy.
Spicy is chummy.
I am so out of breath.
Good
Jack
for you.
dropped the
drop
the
his
box
end?
on my toe.
Oh
no.
my god.
Yeah. I cannot feel my toe.
No,
I
my
think I'm fine
toe, sis.
though.
My
toe,
toe,
sis.
sis.
Okay.
There was a bug
Mitochondria.
on my hand and I almost punched my keyboard. I'm fine.
Your organization is very confusing. Oh,
Where-
someone already dealt with the chickens. Okay.
Yeah, I was just gonna do that since I'm right by the chickens.
I'm getting the berries. Did we ever donate the truffle?
I did.
Okay. Alright, I'll go take care of the cows and stuff.
Yeah.
Jack,
I-
that's not acceptable. This Jack guy sounds like a real nutcase. He is. I love Jack very much. He's very funny. You guys should check him out. Hold on.
You
He's
should.
also a streamer. Shout out, Jack VT. You should check him out. He's also a streamer and he's really cool. He is not lewd though. He does not do any kind of lewd content. So if you want that, you will not get it from Jack. He makes fart humor jokes though, and those are funny.
He pisses sometimes.
He does piss sometimes. Sometimes. Okay, I put up everything. Now I just have to go get my axe. And then I need to go to
we
the
are-
caves.
Currently at 694 out of 1,000 wood. If you're gonna go to the caves, I can continue cutting down wood.
Yeah, you can cut down wood. I'll do the caves. No lewd follows. Yeah. Yeah, Jack is not lewd. He's a good boy. He never does a lewd thing in his life. Except for some reason, he sniffs my pussy. Don't ask why. He did that on stream. I did not tell him to do
Sometimes he
it.
just goes shoulder deep in that fucking clunge.
He does not! Then what does he do with all those cans he has? drink out of them. I think. Okay, I need to warp to the...
Monster energy gun, but with the soda cans instead.
Oh, you didn't give me the stairs. Can you come to the
fuck.
skull cavern and give me the stairs? I'm not inside of it yet. I'm cackling at work. This place, I'm happy. I am happy. Spits in them because he chews. He does not. Jack hates tobacco. Give me the stairs.
Okay.
Jack is the reason I quit smoking. Okay, I'm just here for iridium, yet for some reason I'm getting other stuff because urges. Nothing. Where do I put the stairs? How do I put down the stairs? Never mind, I figured it out.
You can run from your demon.
But yeah, Jack got me to quit smoking, so...
Slay.
He does not.
So I forever hate him.
No, I don't hate him. It was a good thing I quit smoking.
But now how will you look cool in a 1920s noir film?
I assure you, I wouldn't look cool in the first place.
As long as you chew gum, you can keep up the illusion of chewing tobacco. It's fine.
No, smoking.
Yeah, I smoke.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't
another way
chew.
you can look cool in a 1920s noir film.
Sorry, Jack, I won't give up smoking for you. That's fair. It was hard. I specifically would smoke when I would drive, because driving makes me fucking neurotic, because people are stupid fucking idiot dumbass drivers. I don't have road rage. What are you talking about?
I can't drive.
Oh, I got
drive
a purple
anxiety.
mushroom. Yo! We've been
Fuck.
needing that.
We don't need that anymore.
Oh.
We got it a while back
Oh.
because forageables, but fuck yeah, purple mushroom.
My bad.
Mr.
can eat
Obama.
Mr. Obama. I'm still getting a bunch of quartz, so that's a thing.
That's nice though. We do need refined quartz for our quality sprinklers.
Hell yeah, don't start smoking for Jack. He's iconic. Jack out here running anti-tobacco campaigns and winning.
Oh shit, I finished it.
Oh, nice.
Good
Why
job.
haven't we fulfilled the other one? The
'Cause
crop
we're not
order.
done yet. Oh, I don't know. Hold on.
Did you
let me
guys
grab
not
them.
sell the crops that it says we
Oh
have
my
100.
God. Give me a second.
I just realized that the railroad thing, that I can do it. I just have to drop it off at Clint's and that's why it doesn't count.
Oh.
I'm fucking upset because I used the ore that I got to make bars.
It's okay. It's all right.
Oh, hold on. Okay, so we have 7 yams. We have more yams.
I can drop off the coal
Only-
though.
Ooh.
When you're older, yeah, when you're like 40. Smoking bad. I definitely don't
You know whose
encourage
music
people to smoke.
slaps?
Who?
Whose music fucks?
Who? Oh, Will Wood? I don't know who that is.
He once sent me one of his songs and it said it reminded me, you of me, and it was the happiest thing ever because being compared to Will Wood is like.
Oh, I just don't remember. I have brain
Twisted
worms.
resistance.
Do you remember the song I sang when I was drunk and I sent you guys a video about?
Yes.
That's Will Wood.
Oh, okay. Worm. When Jack leaves for the bathroom and someone asks what he's doing, he says his iconic line, Jack shit. Jack, you should start saying that. That would be fucking cool.
Where's my coal? Yeah, I can give the coal that Clint needs now, so you can just focus on iridium.
Okay, because I'm not finding none. How deep do I need to go for it to start showing up?
It depends. It's a chance show up thing. How do I drop this off?
I'm just gonna go really deep and...
Eh.
God damn it, this area is infested and I have to kill everything before I can leave. Son of a bitch. Fucking hate getting infested areas. They're so irritating.
I think they're great.
You like killing.
Yeah.
I don't.
I have a lot of levels in combat. How much coal does he need?
Hey, how do you cheat?
The
P.
cheat menu is P, and bring in stuff, it's I.
Okay.
If you downloaded the item spawner as well.
Oh boy, guess who didn't?
I forgot about that one. Sorry.
Oh
that's
my
fault.
god. You're
That's
a
on me.
horrible father. I leave you alone for 1 minute.
Can someone just, for no reason, spawn in 100 yam?
Why? Don't we have 100 yam?
What I'm seeing is we only have 29.
I already sold my yam. Just sell it.
Oh, that's how you do it?
Yeah, just sell all the yam.
Yeah, you have to put them in the... You gotta sell them, put them in the box. That's how it counts.
Yeah, that's how it counts.
So you can't just sell it to, you can't just sell it to Pierre. It won't count. You have to sell it.
Okay. Sorry.
No,
I
you're
started
good.
panicking. I'm like, did I do something wrong?
No, you didn't. You're good.
Okay.
Oh my
Thank you.
god! Die faster, please!
I'm
Yeah,
trying.
Not you.
If you look in the thing, it says for crop order,
Oh,
we've
it's
harvested
100
all
100.
100. We need
Yeah.
to sell the last like 30 or so.
Yeah.
Oh, where's the fucking door, please?
Holy
Finally.
fuck. Alright.
I want to draw your OC as a mafia bot. Yeah, no, I'm totally fine with fan art at all times. You can draw me as anything. I don't even have NSFW like limits with fan art. You can just draw whatever. Go nuts.
Well,
No, I said what I said. Go nuts.
Crazy,
Alright, I have limits. Please don't cock for my snake.
No, it's fine.
No.
I don't have limits. If you wanted to draw Vor with Alistair, go ahead. Be my guest.
I'm just rock.
I don't have a problem with Vor.
I'm just a rock.
I literally don't mind Vor. I don't know why everyone's, like, bothered by Vor of all things.
I prefer not to be eaten.
What if you're doing the eating?
No, I prefer to eat my boyfriend as my boyfriend, not food.
Well, not your boyfriend. You can eat anyone.
I'm not fucking talking about you.
Ew! I don't want you to eat me, whore!
I want to commit cannibalism, but not in a sexual way. I just want to eat people.
I feel like cannibalism is kind of inherently sexual, though.
I know, but
Because it's like the most, it's the most desire-based thing you can do.
You're right.
It's like a crime of passion. You can't really remove the sexual tension from cannibalism.
I can if I act ignorant.
Hey, Grib,
Huh?
if you were to ever try eating me, I would fucking punch you
No.
straight in the throat. Okay.
No.
Just wanted to be sure. Wow. That actually inspired some fear in me. I'm gonna be honest.
Grizz isn't gonna eat you.
I never said I wanted to cannibalize you.
Oh, why not?
Do you want an answer? I'm not answering.
But what if eating someone is for survival? I guess that removes the tension. I don't know, but
No,
like,
that's cringe.
yeah, that's kind of
desperation.
cringe. Yeah, that's desperation, and it's like, I would just rather die. Like, if you're gonna eat
desperation's
me,
kind of pathetic.
desperation is kind of pathetic. Like, I'm into it sometimes. Like, I don't know, if a guy is so fucking desperate for me that he's whimpering and moaning and begging me, I'm kind of into that, but that's just only because I like to see men being, like, mildly pathetic. I think it's attractive.
No, you yelled at me the other day when I sounded apparently pathetic.
Not you. I don't want to see anything from you.
Like a fucking
And I'm bald.
dick,
Oh, why am I not bald?
God damn.
Why am I not bald? I'll fix it in a minute. I need to get down in the mines.
You're right, it's 1 a.m., right?
It's 9 p.m.
I know.
You cunt.
I know you said 9 p.m., but all I heard was 9 penis.
Gonna casually write that down? Hell yeah. There needs to be more men whimpering audios on the internet. Like, I am begging. I am literally begging.
Bro, I have a whole channel. I'm kidding.
Not you. Oh, there's a
Damn.
dinosaur. You drop iridium!
Hey, Grid.
Ah,
Would you subscribe to a YouTube channel of just me whimpering?
Great.
no comment.
Don't
Okay.
fucking ask that on my stream. Get out of here.
I'm asking
That's
on
why
his
I
stream,
said
actually.
no comment.
Actually, I'm asking on his stream.
Uh-huh. Nice
I'll
loophole.
get you. I'll get you, I swear to God.
Oh, that's not iridium. I'm going to commit die. I have not found any fucking iridium at all. Where the fuck does Clint expect me to fucking get this? And I don't want to cheat because I'm trying to be good.
Oh, for Clint? No, I don't care. Yeah, you can do it if you want.
Really?
I can, okay, so the day is late. I can always go with you, and it could be a lot faster. Do a big scan, figure out if the area actually has.
Okay, I
iridium
found
or not.
some iridium. I found a little bit. Never mind, it's a fucking crab.
No, if you kill it, you'll get one.
A single iridium.
A single iridium, but it
Oh my
counts.
God. I got 2. That's something. That's because you approach it wrong, Al. Replace the B with a P for whimpering. Whimbering? The fuck does that mean? Is this a Norwegian or a Romanian joke? Is that what you're making?
Whimbering?
Whimbering. I'm going to kill this fucking thing.
You're supposed to.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, it won't let me.
You have the sword. That's, you know.
No, the begging word. Pegging. Oh, I mean, yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Alright, you know what? Fuck this stupid fucking
That's
game.
because you cum-proach it cum-ow.
Cum-ow.
Thank you, Bot. Thank
Cum-ow.
you.
If you want, you can. Do you want to do it still? Like, I can join you tomorrow.
It's perfectly fine if you want to spawn it in. I do not care about that.
I spawned it in. I'm not fucking doing shit for Clint.
Okay, thank you. The only
Clint-
thing I don't like is just about fishing because I enjoy fishing.
I've never spawned anything in for fishing,
No,
you
I know.
stinky.
Okay, well, listen. I'm coming to terms with how I
Crop
prefer to play
order
the
has
game.
been fulfilled. Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna have so much fucking money. I'm gonna buy all the winter crops I can.
I didn't get any fucking money. Like, it didn't do the money thing for me.
Oh, it's because you have to go to your
Oh, okay.
journal and grab
I got it. Alright, did you give Clint...
Oh my...
Did you give Clint the coal?
I did.
Okay. Oh, Queen of Sauce, new episode.
Ooh, trout soup.
Doo-doo.
Hi, Lewis. A mini shipping bin. That's for mini shipping.
Cask-aged products are extremely popular. Cheese and milk. Oh, okay.
Oh, I got something in the mail. From Robin. Oh, stone chest.
Yeah.
I got a mini shipping bin? What am I supposed to do with that?
I don't know. Whatever you fucking want.
Okay,
Put it around the
well...
place. It's just so you don't have to run back to that one all the time.
I'm
put
just
this wherever we
dumping
want
everything
to.
that I got that isn't iridium, and you guys can go through it.
Yeah, I'll sort it. It's fine. I'm gonna use all these iridium eggs, and I'm gonna start making iridium mayonnaise.
I put staircase up for you, Rib.
Thank you.
By the way, I also haven't eaten my fucking free Big Mac yet.
I don't type in Romanian because you'll get banned just by saying the word how. Fucking probably.
Wait, isn't it cum or some shit?
Twitch be a little racist.
Is Romanian a race? Baltic?
Oh, that's not what I... Oh, we got prize tickets, I guess.
Wait, Romania's not in the Balkans.
I don't know where the...
Is it? Help.
I don't know where the fuck anything is at, dude.
I'm stupid, dude. You're asking the wrong person.
I'm gonna say,
I'm
I don't
asking
know
Abraxas,
geology.
the right person who's in chat.
Hey, loser.
I am right here.
I was talking to Martin.
Ah, alright. Martin probably likes women stepping on him.
Okay, and I'll do that for him.
Okay, I was just making a fucking generalization of how I see him. That man right there, step on his balls.
I would.
Mhm.
He asked.
It's cum with a U. You can say cum, I'm pretty sure.
You can say come. I say come.
I am cum.
So, how do I
Questions?
give it to him?
So there's gonna be a box over to the right with a question mark. You drop it in there.
Okay, thank God, I almost just gave it to him.
Yeah, you almost just put it straight into his lap.
Neat, got a bunch of
Oh my
money
god,
from it.
I did it. I'm amazing.
Romanians are Europeans and thus considered Caucasian. Fair enough.
Cock.
Cock. Fucking cock.
Yeah.
Penis. And yes, for some in the Balkan thing.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with these prize tickets, so I'm also just bringing them back
Oh,
to
you
the
take
farm.
those to Lewis, and you can get like little rewards.
It won't let me skip this. I'm being forced to watch this.
That's fine.
Did
It
we
might be
get the
cool.
quality crops we need for fall, by the way?
We need pumpkins.
Oh, fuck, hold on. We have pumpkins.
85 golden pumpkins for the quality.
Fuck, we only have 4.
Well,
Oh, and we don't have any other fucking baby pumpkins growing.
It wouldn't hurt for just one.
Just spawn one. But then come give it to me, because I want to be the one who does the cool thing.
Okay, give me just a second.
Do you like penis crochadas? Caucasian. Caucasian.
Huh? Oh, head
He's Asian.
patties. Thank you. I'm an Asian with a cock.
I almost said me too. No, no.
I wish I did too.
Just manifest it. Just manifest it.
I can't grow one. I'm made of stone.
That should be like one of the reasons you can do
I
it.
can just get some mud and clay from the fucking riverbed. Don't worry. Give me a second.
Do that. I can't though.
No, I'm gonna come bring it to you.
Oh, that's gay.
Oh shit, I forgot those things were broken. Hold on, I need to fix them because I don't know what's going wrong with my toggles right now. They should be on. Oh, these are the
Your
wrong
kitty toggles.
ones. That's why I had the wrong things active for my node graph. Hold on. So there, I'm bald, and there's your clown nose. And while I'm at it, thank you for the clown nose.
You fucking ass.
The clown nose. It scared me.
My model just
Jump.
lagged horribly for some reason. Not sure why. Anyway, I'm gonna put the golden pumpkin into a chest so you can just come get it. Or not the golden pumpkin,
You mean-
the
okay, I was
gold
like,
star. We just need one, right?
No, can you come bring it to me? I'm in town.
I'm
You
not
teleport.
bringing it to you.
Please. Literally
Why? I don't even know where you.
you.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
You have that now. Shut up.
I don't believe you.
And warp locations.
Ignoring you.
God, it's like I can't even do it.
Ignoring you.
Where is it?
You can have the tickets,
hit
by the way, if
me.
you want them.
Warp locations.
No,
Why did
I see
Alex
where
start
it is.
petting my head? That's a good question. Can we undo the baldness? Be redeeming the redeem by redeeming the redeem.
Buddy.
No, you can only extend the baldness. Don't worry, I'm only bald for 5 minutes. I promise I won't be bald for long. And I'm still beautiful when I'm bald, right? You'd
Sure.
still fuck me, right?
Nope.
Well, I'm not asking you.
Yeah, bitch. Fuck you.
Fuck you. You are so fucking mean to me for no reason. I am not
Bro, your
mean to
tits
you
are
like
small. I don't want
this.
to hear it.
My tits are small.
You don't have tits, Bridge.
Oh, none that you've seen.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I had the very strong urge just to hit the disconnect button.
But,
Don't disconnect
honestly,
on me. What did I deserve?
No, it's just
me, you fucking hoodlum.
Hell yeah.
Yum.
Thank you, Alex. At least someone would still fuck me when I'm bald. God. Just put a bag on my head. It's fine.
God, fuck me.
Do not.
Ah, thank you for water, Jack. You guys should drink some water too.
I've been
You wanna
drinking. I'm
get
good.
Who wants a big
Did
man?
did you guys take care of the animals today and everything?
Mostly.
Which ones
Shit.
are we missing then?
I didn't take care of the cows and goats and other ones.
Okay, I'll take care of the cows and goats. Give me a second. I need to do them before it gets dark.
I was trying to open all the fucking geodes.
You're good. Truffles in here. What do we do with truffles to make them bigger, by the way? Or not bigger, better.
They just the pigs just have to be happier.
Oh, okay. So there's no like aging or anything for them?
Nope.
I'm thinking more of the plunger meme when you're bald. Yeah, put a plunger on my head so you have better grip strength when you're in it.
Plunge my plunge.
Plunge my clunge? Okay.
Yeah.
Why are you like this?
No, Bridge was cooking for once. Let him cook.
The only cooking he's doing is making me food.
Because he's your bitch.
No, because I asked him to cook food for me the next time I visit.
Because he's your bitch.
Because I asked him nicely, like any other, partner would.
No, I'm fucking with you. It's because he's your bitch. Yeah, you know, Jack makes me food because he's my bitch. That's definitely why. It's not because we love each other and he cares about me eating. It's definitely not that. That would be disgusting. Who loves people? Never.
Your mother.
No.
I know. That's why it was funny. I'm sorry.
No,
So
you're
I need
good.
you all to know that Gus just said the line, Pam, don't butter the cat.
Oh my god. Pam, don't butter the cat. Okay, I have watered everything. I think I wasn't able to take care of the fucking animals. God damn it. Okay, no, they're not sleeping yet. Okay, I got all the animals. I took care of all the animals. You're welcome. Oh, nice! We have iridium grade, we have iridium grade milk now.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Fuck yeah. You would make me food, Abraxas. Thank you. At least someone would make me food. No, I'm kidding. Jack.
Yeah.
Fuck, I'd make you food. I like cooking.
That's fair.
Bitch, I literally offered.
Oh, we have corn.
You did actually.
Yeah.
Offered me food?
Yeah, he offered
cook
to.
food.
Oh, I missed
He
that.
offered to cook you food.
I missed that.
No, because of the...
Grizz, I have gold for you.
Gold?
Yeah, I put the gold bars back that I took.
My pussy
Okay.
clapped weird under the midnight sun.
Why is with you talking about your pussy, boy?
Don't call me that. Don't call me a pussy boy.
I said, what is with you talking about your pussy, comma, boy?
I'm
Also-
a comma boy?
Thank you again for the clown nose. Yeah, comma, boy. Comma, boy.
Pussy comma
It's a
boy.
sentence. Hi, Fire Runner. Hello, welcome in. It's so good to see you.
And
What do you
I
mean you're used to taking care of the elderly? I'm not elderly!
Okay, let's not lie now.
Shut up! I'm not old!
Okay, have you seen the bags under your tits? Under your tits?
The bags under my tits. Okay, I'm trying to do something about the horrible bags under my eyes, okay? I put on a moisturizer every day. Elderly
I bet
pussy alert! Jack, what does that say about you, huh? What does that say about
He's the
you?
one who has to go in there and dust it out, you crungle.
I was gonna say, you fucked me. What does that say about you, Jack?
It's okay. It's like working out and you need chalk to make sure your hands don't break.
Eating spaghetti with ketchup.
hamburgers.
Eating spaghetti with ketchup doesn't sound bad. I just don't like spaghetti noodles. They're too wormy. I don't like the texture of spaghetti noodles.
Eating spaghetti with
Baby
ketchup
boy.
is like the bastardized version of Filipino spaghetti, which is a bastardized version of regular spaghetti.
Which is a bastard.
Maybe I'm into gilfs. Jack, you're a liar. You're a filthy liar.
I don't
Alistair,
know.
I bet you've never seen underneath your tits before.
I'm just
That
saying,
was
you should
really
have seen how
fucked
he was
up.
talking about Heisenberg
What?
yesterday.
No, hold on, Adrian.
What am I supposed? How? What do you mean?
sorry.
It's not
I'm
my
sorry.
fault. I haven't seen under my tits.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean it.
I literally have H cups. What do you want me to do about it?
I'm sorry.
Why are you bullying Alistair over his
I
titty?
didn't know it would go like this.
That's not very friendship is magic of you.
The new
I
Jack
know,
is
I
into
know.
mummies. I hate y'all. Yay! I have my basement, and it has casks, and I have a bathroom in my basement. Neat.
The cask of Amontillado.
Hell yeah. I love that fucking story. Hey, put some respect on Al. Yeah, come on! Why don't you guys
yeah,
love
the
me? No, Grizz is a real one. Grizz loves me. Hello? Oh, okay.
Well, what's 15 plus 8?
Yes.
No, the answer
Uh,
It's
18.
23.
No.
23.
Yeah, Grizz is right. I'm so fucking stupid. What did I even answer?
You said 18. You said 18.
What's 15 plus 8? 18.
Oh, hey, look,
No.
guys, look, a golden pumpkin.
No fucking way.
This son of a ass cunt.
I hate
What?
it.
Rip. Ah! Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean scary.
Anyway, something exploded. I think we're allowed to go in that area now.
Fuck, I accidentally teleport to the goddamn mine. Son of my ass.
Son of your ass.
No, I'm going to, cleanse. To...
Upgrade your tools.
No. Oh, shit, maybe.
I was planning on doing that.
I'm gonna take care of the animals. All of them. So don't worry. Stop being a cup hoarder, Al. How do I hoard cups? Oh, you meant my
Each
titty cup, right?
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't hoarding cups. I would like smaller,
Joke's on
please.
you. I'm gonna go take care of the cows and the sheep.
Okay, I'll do the
Why
pigs.
Why
and
did the
then-
mermaid
and-
get seashells?
Why?
I can't
She
save
grew-
my response to that.
Because she grew out of her bee shells.
That was a good one.
I can't say
Please.
what I was going to say because that's bad.
Say it.
Please move, pig.
No, I actually can't.
Say it in my DMs then.
I cannot.
In my DMs,
Please move,
No.
pig.
please.
No.
I dislike that I have tits. I would love to give them all to Owl or anybody. Don't give them to me. Don't give them to me. Don't give them to me.
Give it to him. Put it on his
No.
back though, so he can have some back titties.
You know what's the cool thing about being made of stone? The second I didn't want titties, I just chopped those bitches off. Just
I'm a
chisel them off.
shapeshifter.
But
And
you
I
did a
still
little
have
too
tits.
much and your penis is gone.
Please give me the fucking truffle!
Okay, can you stop yelling? It's starting to hurt my ears.
I'm sorry. I'm getting up. Finally. Yes. 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 My truffle.
Yeah, you're kind of a fucking
Truffles!
That was
Oh, my pumpkins.
my blumpkins.
Oh yeah, by the way, if you guys want to fish, you can use your points to fish. That's an option.
Oh.
Fishing is fun.
Oh my god, no one's been fishing today.
Yeah, no one's been fishing
Oh, I
today.
can change that. I can change that real quick.
No, stop that.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Cue it up. Cue it up.
Alright, bet. Hold on, I just have to open it on my phone.
That's
Yay!
it. Rib, I'm taking all your metal.
Oh,
I
my
have
phone-
gold
my phone's at
tools
2%.
now. The
What did you
boulder,
say?
the boulder is gone.
My phone's at 2%. Because I've been using it to look at chat. The boulder feels conflicted about fighting a little girl.
I think you're kind of a pussy bitch, Boulder.
What? Why are
Boulder
you
is over
so
his
aggressive?
Yeah, it's conflicted. No, don't you fucking dare look at me like that.
You got a trolley? Hell yeah. Should
Bitch, why are
we
you mad?
should we build a new coop?
No.
Why?
Why you mad? Why you sad? But you could be glad.
Glad.
Doesn't matter. I forget the fucking the meme. And yours, Joe.
Can me
Who
and
the
Sebastian
fuck
get
am I
married
looking
yet?
for?
I wonder.
What's that? Is it because my pussy pops so
Oh my
big
god, me and
yours-
Sebastian can get married. I
Yes,
can
yeah.
technically marry Sebastian.
Well, can you fucking hurry up already? God damn.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Fucking sometime today, Junior. Fuck. My pussy pops severely, and yours, Joe.
Oh, wait, I can't. Damn it, I have to give Sam gifts.
I've been doing
Shit.
awful about doing Marlin and the wizard.
Resmodius.
Yeah. They're so out of way.
Victor.
Okay, we have 2 new quests. We can do Cave Patrol. The number of bats in the local caves have made mining dangerous for other people, not me. There's good money to anyone willing
Not
to
me.
slay 50 of them. Or, for unknown reasons, the local population of albacore has grown to an unsustainable level. I need local angler to help reduce their numbers. So fishing or caves shit. I vote cave shit.
I vote fishing so that Bridge can have something to do.
What?
Okay. I'm okay with that.
Why?
Because you like fishing. Now you gotta fish.
I don't like fishing.
Don't
Gotta catch
fucking
albacore.
lie. Go
I don't
fish.
What do you-
wanna-
Okay, I can do that. It gives me a reason to level up my fishing. Now,
Yeah.
where do I get albacore? Is that ocean
That's
fishing?
ocean, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go home.
My pussy pops
Have we already
severely,
donated a
and
dried starfish?
To
what?
Gunther?
Yes.
I do not think
Yes.
so.
Yes, if it
Okay.
has a description
Have
on it, yes.
Okay.
It'll say, if we haven't done it, it'll be like, Gunther.
I can tell you more about this item.
No, that's it. No, it just says Gunther.
Gunther. Okay, Maru, please move. I need to get to my boyfriend so I can give him the mermaid pendant so he'll marry me.
Haha.
Hey,
done.
buddy.
One.
I get married in 3 days. Y'all better show up.
Nah, I'm good.
We have no choice. It's a cutscene.
Cool. Sebastian's moving into my house now.
Do I not get to get married now? Because you're fucking hogging all the spotlight, you fucking...
What the fuck?
I'm putting a ring on Victor's... I almost said cock. Alright, it's been fun, y'all. I'm heading on it. Did you? What did you do?
Didn't mean to.
What did you do?
I'm just trying to add stuff to my house.
Ooh, I don't know what song is playing, but I like this.
Didn't do anything.
You guys ever listen to music that sounds mildly like a panic attack?
Yes.
All the time.
I like that kind of shit.
What is in the way?
Something in my ass.
What is in the way?
Something in my ass.
Where do I put the attic?
Yeah.
What do I do about this? I just killed Luco. Somebody wants some stew? Hell yeah.
I want stew. I like soup.
Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my womb.
Oh, okay.
Was that not what we're... It's not the vibe for today.
Oh, she's sick of me. She won't let me do anything else.
Fucking sardine.
Opening it up kind of ruined my kitchen.
That's what it sounds like. I got a sea cucumber.
Oh, so that's an item. What's clothing?
Who's glizzing on my fingers?
Who's what on your what?
Who put some glizzy in my fingers?
Oh my God.
It wasn't me this time.
Glizzy and in
The
my
explosion was heard at the
fingies.
railroad.
How do we do cask stuff? Because we have casks now.
Oh,
You need to
God
put
dang
something cask-worthy in there.
Well, what do we put in there?
Like cranberries or grapes.
Oh, okay.
Usually
Can
grapes.
I put that stuff in there?
No,
Why?
because I want to do it.
Okay.
And you need to call dibs. I
Okay.
am making a 100% joke right now. Yes,
Okay.
obviously. I want to do one though.
Okay, that's fine. You can do one.
Ooh, I caught an eel. Do we still need an eel?
But
for
we
the
don't have
bonfire?
any. We don't have any
Damn it.
grapes. Did we sell them all?
No, we did not. However, I actually can't do it. I don't know how to do it.
I don't either. I'll figure it out.
Fuck.
Yeah, it says we have 5 blueberries, but I don't see any grapes. Gonna lurk because I'm in bed, but yeah, sleep well, Jack. Have good lurkies.
Bye.
Wow.
No.
Boom, 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 boom.
How do I put them in the cask?
I don't know. I genuinely just tried it. Don't know.
Yeah, it's not letting me. Huh. It's Nessie's mod, so I might have to ask her how she does it.
Neffy.
Neffy. I'm trying to right click and it's not working. A daily smoosh for Alex. Mwah! There you go. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with it.
A daily Alex for smooch.
Oh, would you rather it be for Luca? Okay, I can give it for Luca. Mwah! You both get one, it's fine. I put back up the stuff because I don't know what's wrong with it.
God motherfucking damn.
God. Motherfucking thing.
What are mushroom logs?
Oh, if you put them in a place with a lot of trees, it'll... Yup.
Oh, we need
That's what
oak
we'll do.
resin to make that. Gotcha. Are you role-playing as your cousin?
No.
Not you.
They're phone... No, their phone died.
Oh, their phone died. Gotcha. Okay.
So they've been, yeah,
Sharing
in
a
the same
thing.
place. Sadly enough, not.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Womp womp.
Womp womp. Womp womp.
Womp womp.
I'm sorry, I'm focusing on fishing. Pom.
Fish. We need to go to bed soon, my friend.
No, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
You can't make me. I'm too beautiful.
Please.
What?
I said please.
Yeah, boo bitch. I'm beautiful. Fuck you.
What does it have to do with anything?
I don't know. I'm adorable as fuck.
Have you taken your anxiety medicine?
No.
Can you go take that?
That's not why I'm acting like this.
Okay. Could you
It's the methamphetamine.
dial it back just a little bit?
Oh, is it too much? Oh.
Yeah, you're being a bit aggressive.
Damn it.
It's a little too much.
Blanket apology.
You're good. You're good.
No, I was trying to make a joke.
Oh. I didn't
I was gonna
get
make a
it.
joke about a quilt next, but then I couldn't get out fast enough, so it just sounded like
What you doing?
me.
Yeah.
Patient.
Oh. Now it's like 11:20, right?
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
I'll live.
Womp womp.
Fucking Linus comes up behind me, shanks me in the kidney. Linus, why?
Linus, why?
It's the jade you gave me. I fashioned you to a fucking shiv.
A shiv.
Goddamn.
I had
What
something to
the
say and I fucking
fuck?
forgot.
Okay, cool. Hey, Al.
What?
I caught a new fish.
Okay. Whoa, does that thing have titties?
No.
What's wrong with it?
Y'all should get in bed.
Read what it says.
Yeah, I read it.
I'm scared.
Not reading that out loud.
I need
What?
to read that.
Oh,
Can I see it
nope.
afterwards?
Okay.
Oh, my brain.
I'll put it in my fish tank.
That's my stretch.
Bridge has earned the best friends achievement. Did we put those
did.
pumpkins in the bundle, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Bundle done. We got a beehive from it.
Cool, cool.
Oh boy, the spirits are in good humor today. There's a bubble in my throat. Can you hear it? There's a
We got our
bubble.
first honey. I'm putting it in the bundle.
Nice.
Today is the farm day.
The what day?
We have to go into town and
Oh, right.
Yeah. Do we have...
iridium
What
shit?
if-
No.
Yeah. What about the eggs?
Oh boy, hope I didn't fucking use those.
I didn't.
I know, if anyone would have used them, it would have been me. Oh, thank God, we have 9 eggs. That iridium.
I also
Oh, we
have-
got grapes!
Oh,
Nice! Now we can make wine. I just need to make kegs.
I told you that I tried it.
No, I know. I just said now we need kegs.
Okay.
Yeah, because, we don't have,
Broccoli.
I got the fairy rose.
Hooray! Oh, I don't want to give out that. My broccoli.
We just need to...
Not my broccoli.
Okay, yeah, no worries. I won't ban you. You're good, you're good.
What happened?
Okay, there.
Should I grab iridium ore? I don't know if that would be, like, count towards points.
I don't think it would. Wish we could take our animals. Oh, we have Iridium Star, milk.
Ooh, that could work. That could work.
Yeah, we have Iridium Star milk.
I picked up a singular iridium star egg when I was grabbing eggs from chickens.
I have 9 iridium star eggs.
Okay.
No, I'm just saying.
Come on,
Also,
let me
my
in.
eyes just went really blurry suddenly, and I was just like,
Cow,
oh, no.
please. Or pig. Thank you. Called the pig a
Ooh,
cow.
do we have any truffles?
Yeah, we have a bunch of truffles, but none of them are, like, high star yet.
Do we have, like, any that have stars?
I don't know. You'd have to check.
Okay, I can go check.
I'm taking care of the animals before the thing. Did you guys get the Iridium Star milk? Hi, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, the most honorable. Oh shit, I forgot to mute. Hold on, Grizz. Right, that's not working. I forgot. Welcome in. It is so nice to meet you. My name is Alistair. Hello, hello. I hope you're having a good day. I give you smooch. Mwah. And I hope you enjoy your time on the casting couch. Stopping by before going to sleep? Hell yeah. Get some rest. Get some good sleeps. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my fucking stream deck, but for some reason it doesn't let me mute from my stream deck, which is really irritating because I have to do it manually. But yeah, did you guys get the Iridium Star milk? Do you need me to grab it?
Alastor, straighten your back.
I grabbed it.
You fucking...
Hydrate or die straight, Alastor. You dehydrated bitch.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Oh, my back. I needed that.
I think if we don't have anything that's Iridium Star, Gold Star is just as good.
I have Iridium Star milk I grabbed.
We had Gold Star truffles.
Okay,
Gold
that's
Star
fine.
Is good.
Alright, we ready to
Iridium
go?
is actually better.
I know, Iridium is the best, but still.
But then we won't get first place.
Fine. I'll fix it.
What? No.
I will bring 1 Iridium Star truffle. Problem solved. 1.
I'm suing you for damage.
Hydrate or die straight. Hell yeah.
I don't have water.
What are you?
Looks
Oh, I don't have any star tokens. Where do we put our stuff?
Over here.
Okay.
I made, oh my god, I made
Wait.
Sebastian and Sam have different hairstyles and they look so much fucking better.
Hey, so my eyes are actually getting really blurry and it's hard for me to see things.
Why?
Fuck if I know.
Apparently you can just buy star tokens. Play the slingshot game, let's see. How do you play? This is hard.
Oh fuck. The fishing is so much harder than I remember. What the fuck?
Damn, this is fucking rough. I'm sorry for being silent. I'm like struggle bussing.
Focus in.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you fishing?
Slingshotting. Oh my god. I got 59. My accuracy is 69%. Oh, I got 40 star tokens. Hi, Sly Fox. Hello. How are you? Hello, hello.
Hi, Jack.
Hello, Slybox!
What you doing,
Hi,
Stinky? How are you? Let's play the fishing. How are you doing today? How are you? I hope you're doing good. Come on, fishing. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. Yeah, fishing. Just got home for lunch. Time to eat and then back to work. Hell yeah. I hope you have good lunchies. It is that time of the day, isn't it? It's only like 12:30 for you. Oh, 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 oh. Hold on.
I got 420 star tokens
Jesus, from what?
from fishing. Because I
Wow.
got a couple of perfect catches.
Shit.
That's 2,000 for the star drop.
Can we pool together or no?
I don't think we can.
That sucks. Got it. Fish? Yes, fish. We are fishing. Speaking of fishing, if you want to waste your points on something, you can fish. We do have a leaderboard. So whoever's at the top of it, you know, gang gang. You just get bragging rights.
Okay, so I think my eyes are actually fucking up right now because I've been staring at these pixels for so long, and my head is hurting from it.
So do we need to end stream?
No, it's okay. I'm just realizing what's happening. I'm like, oh.
Yay, 20 perfection bonus. I got 228. I got a bike from fishing, very handy. Yeah. Oh, there's trash all over the ground. I hate that. What is this? What is this? Yeah, what's my future? Oh.
A 20-inch gawk is in your future.
Ah, 20-inch gawk. God damn it. 10 squats. I fucking... Ah! Alright. 1, 2...
Be careful not to sit on the gawk.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I really hate VNyan.
Hydrate or die straight Alaska, you dehydrated
like VC
bitch.
Face does. It's kind of a garbage program. I'm moving back to VC Face again. I should only really use VNyan for like the NSFW streams. Thank you for the hydrate though. Alright, that's my future, I guess.
What is that?
I think it was predicting my marriage.
Oh no.
Thank you for the head patties. What is this? Orange.
Selling Star tokens.
No thank you. How many do I need for the fucking thing? Oh, and the clown nose.
For the star drop, it's 2,000.
Oh, I want... Okay. Okay.
I only have 1,000.
I'll just spend real money, it's fine. It's just like a real fucking thing.
What does it give us?
Star drop?
Yeah. Like, what does it give us?
A star drop.
It increases your stamina and everything. It's just overall, like...
Making me buy them by... This is so irritating. There, I have 2,000. Cannot believe I spent real money on that. What a fucking ripoff. I want the rare pro, but I don't have enough for it. Maybe I could get just a little bit more. There. Yay, now I can afford the rare crow. I love getting the rare crows. They make me happy.
Where's Jorts and Jeans?
Neat. I have
wish to
no
see the
idea where
children.
jorts and jeans are.
Children? Children? The couple sitting down by the river is having a heated argument. Best to leave them alone.
Who is it?
And I roll to push them both in.
Who is it? I'm nosy.
Unknown. Random people.
I think they're just visitors.
I love that. I love how they're fighting. Alistair, you need blurp set up so I can tell you I love you like I do with Ness. Alright, I will set up blurp after stream and harass you with sounds. That's true. Okay, I can set up blurp after stream. Why not, you know? I was trying to set it up, but it was a little confusing for me, and I was gonna ask Nessie, like, how it worked, because I couldn't figure it out. I was kind of struggling.
Wow. I just almost said imagine being Nessie.
Imagine being Nessie. We can end this whenever you guys want.
No, hold on, I'm still talking to people.
No, go ahead. That's why I said whenever you want, because this time I'm making sure that I don't accidentally end it early.
This is okay, I just want to find my children. I found one.
I'm fishing.
Damn it. Nice, that was better. Welcome back, you're fine. Damn, babe, you fart with that ass? Absolutely, I shit with this ass. By the way, thank you for the clown nose. I forgot to, you know. No, don't be Nessie. She's cool, we love her, but we love Alistair too. No, I mean, I'm not trying to be Nessie. I just meant, like, I don't really understand how to set it up, so I need to figure it out. So I gotta bug Nessie. Fair enough. You are uniquely you, and we love you. Yeah, I'm not trying to be Nessie. It's okay, you guys. I just meant I need to ask Nessie how to set it up, because it would be good to have it like Nessie does. I promise. It's okay. I'm not trying to be Nessie.
Everyone get him. He's having mean thoughts about himself.
No, I'm not!
The insecurities are rising. Beat them down. Go, go.
Have you guys finished talking to people so that I can finally... I want to finish this. I hate this.
Has my thing... Why is my thing... This... I don't know how long my thing has been stuck on the fucking... Stream is starting thing. That's upsetting.
What do you mean?
Like, it went to my stream is starting screen, and I don't know how long it's been there.
Do you have hotkeys or something set up?
Yeah, but I haven't touched any of my hotkeys.
Oh. No clue.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm done.
Let me see if there's anything I can buy, because I don't have enough for the star drop. I have enough for the rare crow. Do you want me to get it?
I already have the rare crow.
Okay.
You can try to get more for the star drop. I don't mind if you spend time doing that.
Nah, I'm bored.
Okay.
Fishing is the easiest way to do it, but I'm done.
Okay. Alright, are you done, Bridge?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I told him I finished setting up the display. Now he's just doing whatever, I guess.
Oh my god, I'm wearing the vest and the fedora.
Oh my god. You look a certain type of way.
I'm not gonna say it.
Bonk, thank you for the bonk. Thank you again for the clown nose. Onyx.
Oh shit! Hi Abraxas, thank you for the head pat.
Yeah, Grizz is streaming right now. He's in my title if you want to check him out. Grizz is streaming right now.
Did Sophia just put a shit ton of, like, wine?
Yeah, and it's Purple Star too.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, cause she works on a vineyard. I forgot.
Yeah, Blue Moon Vineyards.
Yep.
I forgot. Shit. Did that make it harder for us now?
Maybe.
Because she's cool at her job, yeah.
Oh, we won first place!
Shit, we won! Let's fucking go!
Nice! I've never fucking got that.
Hey look, 1,000 star tokens.
Oh, do you have enough now for what you want?
No, because I bought the fedora.
Oh my god, why don't you go play a little bit of fishing and get 400 more points?
Okay.
I'm taking all the stuff out of our bullshit.
I'm gonna gamble. Green.
Also gonna gamble. Also gonna gamble green. Gonna gamble 1,000.
Oh, I heard someone followed. Thank you for the follow. I can't look. I'm fishing. I'm so sorry.
I won.
Thank you so much.
Mythic Orange, gonna put 1,000.
Oh shit, I didn't mute myself. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. It's okay. We're still, like, trying to figure this out.
No, put it on green. Like, leave it, walk away, and then go back and put it on green.
Oh, I lost all my money. Oh, well.
Why would you do it?
Because I already bought what I needed. I don't care.
You're gay.
Okay.
Oh, God. Oh, God. I'm sweating over fishing.
You got this, homie.
I've harnessed the power of the Sunacy.
Yeah, have a good time stalking Grizz.
Ah, good. You found a star drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of Grizz.
What?
Huh?
Anyway.
Huh?
What's up?
No, you're gonna explain what the fuck it is you just read.
It does what it said when I ate the star drop.
No way.
Yeah.
Did you set me to be your favorite thing?
Yes.
I hate you.
Oh, then mine said cock. I just didn't pay attention.
That's great. That's fucking fantastic.
Yeah, I thought the favorite thing didn't matter because I've never gotten a star drop before, so I thought I'd just put it as cock and leave it.
Alright, I'm going home. Fuck y'all.
No, Grizz needs to do his thing.
Oh.
Give him some
I
time.
should be able to have it. Hold on. Give me a fucking minute.
I was giving you.
Womp. How goes your fishing?
Okay. I got 144. I'm fucking giving up.
But you're so close. Why don't you gamble? Come over here and gamble.
No, because it never works.
Gamble 300, pick green. Just trust me.
No, trust me.
You
Okay, what
also
do you
said
say
green.
I know.
Jack is fishing again.
Okay.
If you lose it all, you can yell at Alistair.
What?
Yeah.
Well, what happened? Oh.
I lost it.
Okay, gamble 600. Just trust me. Bridge,
green
pick a
again?
color.
What? Green.
Bridge said green.
Alright.
There you go.
Got it.
Go get the star drop.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. See, Bridge knew the color. You should have picked what Bridge said, but I also said green. I was just wrong.
I got my star drop.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, what was I gonna tell you that reminds you of?
I don't remember what I said as my favorite thing. Hold on.
Well, I'm fucking leaving.
Chocolate.
Wow.
I said
I didn't
mine's
know my name.
chocolate.
Didn't know my name was Chocolate.
It's not.
You salacious whore.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm still holding my egg.
Oh shit. Did we water anything?
I don't think we did. It's fine.
Whatever. It's just one day. Let's get the
We're gonna
fuck.
keel over,
Let's fucking
right?
go. Yeah, let's just go to bed.
No, but I found Linus's fucking berry basket. I have to go.
No, because he won't take it this
Bye.
late.
I'm running.
He won't take it.
Yes, he will. He has to.
He won't. He won't let you in.
You don't know that.
I do know that. They don't let you in any of the houses past a certain time, and that includes Linus's.
Haha, he let me in.
Whack.
Did it. I also
Welcome
gave him
back, you
broccoli.
two. Welcome back. Can't believe he let you in. He never fucking lets me in.
Yeah. Maybe it's because you have a whack.
Was that you just trying to say cock or?
I was gonna say a whack PP, but then I just didn't.
I'm going to hit you with a walk.
A walk.
A walk.
A walk.
A walk.
Walk it in, walk it in, walk it
I'm going to hit you with a walk.
My steel axe is ready.
Nice.
My pickaxe is ready.
My dick is ready.
You're what?
Ready.
Yay, I got a new rare crow. gonna put it right here. Oh, we have more stuff that's ready.
Fuck, I didn't mean to eat that.
Did you just eat a rare egg?
I ate a truffle.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You can have the truffle.
Corn is done. I put it in the chest right by the things. I'll handle the sheep. The fuck?
The
chickens.
sheep? We got this.
Okay,
No,
y'all
you're
can
good. You're fine.
obviously-
Don't worry about it. You guys are fun.
Y'all can obviously keep playing after this. I need to go lay down in a bit.
It's been 2 hours. I'm gonna go ahead and end stream.
Okay.
Sorry.
Nope, you're good.
I think I will also
Then
end,
let's
'cause
just
I don't have a
like,
place to
let's
start.
not do this day anymore. We'll work on that day
Okay.
later.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright. Alright. I typically do not raid out. I don't raid out. So we're not raiding out. So, remember, if you don't already, to follow me on Twitter. I'll also be streaming later tonight on another site. Another site. And I love you guys so much. I had a very good time. Remember to check out Grizz and Bridge. Hold on, let me shout out Grizz one more time. Oh, whoop, I fucked up. Shout out Grizz. What's a ghost favorite type of shoe? A boot. I like that one, Banana Boy. That's good. A boot. A boot. That's funny. Oh, I have to wait 52 minutes before giving another shout out? Fuck. They really limit you on how many shout outs you can give. That kind of sucks. Well, anyway, follow Grizz. I love you all so much. No, it's okay. It's okay, Banana Boy. I'll be live again tomorrow at 5 p.m. CST. It's all good. I'm sorry. Have a good day, everyone. Goodbye. Mwah. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.